an example from an industrial IoT. So you have a robotic arm, okay, and then you have an operator who has a tablet with him. So what happens is that this robotic arm would be equipped with various sensors as well as small embedded controller, which are checking the health of the arm and making sure that the arm is precisely at the location where it should be. And the operator can also control the arm from here, and as well as look at the health status of the arm, or if there's any error, he or she can check it over here. So it's highly convenient for various industries to implement IoT. So it doesn't only reduce the human effort, but it might also result in better outcomes in terms of accuracy and other things. The next example I would show is that in the Internet of Medical Things. So Pfizer and IBM, they partnered to create this wearable band. So the patient wears this band, and then based on the brain activity, the doctor can change the dosage of medicine or drug. In this case, this is made for patients with Parkinson's disease. So now, as you can see that, the doctor or the health professional has a better idea of how the disease is progressing, and he or she can manage the disease in a better way. So it's actually better decision making, and it also enhances the doctor-patient communication. So even if the patient doesn't have to come every week to the doctor, every month to the doctor has an idea what's going on with the patient, and they can change the dosage, or if anything is required, they can do it remotely. So this is one of the breakthroughs. And then you must have seen those smart watches, right? Something like that, a patient can be provided with a wearable where the wearable is sensing the vitals of the patient. So the doctor, can keep an eye on the patient's vitals and, do something if something goes wrong. So this is as you can see, these are major breakthroughs in technology and medicine, where you can manage patients in a better way. This is an example from agricultural IoT. So what happens is that you have an IoT system. Okay, this is from some in Galcon GSI. So what it does is it has moisture sensors installed in the agricultural field. And those moisture sensors now tell the irrigation controllers whether the crops need water or not. So based on that, the crops are irrigated. Then they also have other sensors which are measuring other soil properties. And based on those soil properties, it also tells you how much fertilizer should be given at various locations at various times. So it results in many good things. One is efficient use of water. So you really don't need to water the crops when they don't need water. The other thing is it's more it's kind of an optimization in the spatial as well as the temporal domain. So you know which location in the agricultural field you need to provide some fertilizer or you need to water it. And then also temporal, which tells you, okay, what time do you water it, and so on. So it results in better crop yield as well. So it's not only saving water, but it also results in better crop yield, which would lead to better profits and income for the farmers as well. Okay, so this next we come to the Internet of military things, where the IoT devices are going to war. So you have a kind of a rover here, which is equipped with cameras and sensors and other things, and then it is sending the data back to the to some military personnel who are here, and he or she can observe the area and then make better decisions. So this can actually help save the lives of our military personnel, soldiers. So again, this is an example that is being used, and it's becoming more and more popular to save. And another example is definitely the unmanned air vehicles, where you see you have drones in the air. Again, those are unmanned physical objects which are um, you know flying on their own. So again, one of the examples of the Internet of Things again. So many exciting new applications. Then we go forward to smart homes. So these are just some examples I pulled off from the CES 2020, where you have a smart door lock. So you have a security camera in the door lock, so that anyone from inside can see who is at the door. And then you have voice commands and stuff which can open the door. And in some cases, you also have fingerprint scanners, so that when the owner comes, he can just put his thumb and go inside. This is a smart thermostat from Daikin. So it's like kind of a hub which is controlling the whole home. And you can set the temperature here, and it can result in better energy efficiency, as I mentioned.